Hey, recently I did a video showing everyone my new Zev Technologies OZ9, or Oz9 as some people call it. After posting that video, it came to my attention that some people have a problem with this gun, or at least with me having this gun. The first problem seemed to be people saying, "Oh, I can't believe you bought a polymer gun after you said you don't like polymer guns." Well, the reason you can't believe I bought a polymer gun is because I didn't. This is not a polymer gun. The receiver and the slide are all steel. Stainless steel slide, carbon steel receiver, so it's not a polymer gun. The only thing polymer pretty much is the grip here. The grip and the little trigger guard there. So if this is a polymer gun, this here is a wooden revolver because it's got a wood grip. And it's got about as much percentage of the gun wood as the other gun does polymer. So this would be a wooden revolver by that logic. I think we can all agree this is not a wooden revolver. But even after dealing with that and setting some people straight on whether this is a polymer gun or not, there are some people that still have a problem with it because I had multiple people use the phrase that this gun right here, these Gucci Glocks, are a little bit tacky. And you know, that made me think, I don't want to carry around a gun that's a little bit tacky. If I'm going to carry a gun, it's got to be very tacky. I don't want to be accused of half-assing my tackiness. I might lose my redneck cred if I did that. So I got online and I went over to Wicked Grips and I ordered me a bronze Punisher backplate for the slide. I figured, well, if I got to make it tackier and redneckier, if that's a word, or even nerdier maybe, what better way than to put a Punisher skull on there? So I went and got this. Now, when I first got it, it didn't match perfectly or even very closely. So I gave it just a little dusting with a copper spray paint, and now it looks like it's a pretty good match. Not perfect, but it's good enough. They're close enough here for government work, and plus they won't be real close to each other, so they'll look pretty good. Now, the other thing I need to do today also is I need to read the winners of the patch giveaway for yesterday. Having to do this every morning. I'll be so glad when this is over because choosing 10 winners and then doing a video this early is driving me crazy every day this week. So while I'm changing out that backplate, I will read the winners from yesterday. Now, for some reason, my printer printed these out really, really small, so I'm probably going to have a little trouble reading them here, but we'll make it through. Might have to get out my magnifying glass. So let's get started taking this down here, and we will read the winners as we do this. Okay, winner number 1 is Skylar Henderson. I don't know what it is with the Eiler names with this generation. There's so many of them. Skylar, could you have a more millennial name? I've got one. Mine is Zyler with a Z, so I never had heard so many Eiler names until recently. Winner number 2 is Michael Pronesti. That sounds like a type of cheese to me. Or something you have to have your doctor examine when you get over 40. Winner number 3 is Michael Panova. That's a name I haven't heard before, but a lot of these names are just weird. I don't know what it is with last names of people who follow gun channels, but a lot of the last names are just odd. All right. Here's the part where I have to let you all know that while I was taking the backplate out of the gun here, I turned off the camera for a moment so you wouldn't have to hear me cussing and swearing at it. And then I would turn it back on and go on with the video like nothing ever happened, making it look like I know what I'm doing. Well, it all worked except for that I forgot to turn the camera back on. So the whole last half of the video that I filmed, reading the rest of the winners and installing the backplate, wasn't on camera. So, it's a shame because, it was magical. It was some of my best work ever. I probably would have won the Best YouTuber Ever award just on how wonderful that footage would have been. But now I'm just going to have to read the rest of the winners and then show you the backplate here. I believe I got to Michael Panova was the last one I read. So the next winner is Ben Lemmy. Not a weird name, but not a name I'd want to have. Christopher Fulmer, Walter Lynch, Larry Williams. See, there's a nice, just simple, normal name, Larry Williams. See, there are people still with normal names. Stephen Powers, which it sounds like somebody's parents were big Stephanie Powers fans, but, realized they had a boy a little too late. Daniel Conroy and John Heath. Those are the winners. Those are the winners from yesterday, the 6th. If you want to be registered to win today, and today's the next to the last day, there's only 20 patches total left to give away. If you want to be registered to win today, go over to tympistolproject.com. Click on the pop-up that comes up there and donate $10 or more to the Fur Friends Animal Rescue. If you have pop-up blocker and you can't see the pop-up, there's also a little box in the middle there. You can click on that, donate $10 or more to Fur Friends Animal Rescue, and you'll be in the running to receive one of the 10 patches given away today. Now, this is to save the parvo puppies. We're trying to save 8 puppies from a local shelter that we're going to be put down because they have parvo. But if we can raise enough money to treat them, they will be treated and adopted out. So through Fur Friends Animal Rescue. So that's what we're raising money for. So, if you give, you're giving to a good cause, and that's why you should be giving, period. But, having a chance to win a patch is not a bad thing. So if you want to be registered to win, go over, donate, be registered to win the very exclusive Glock Perfection patch because, I can't make any more of them and I can't sell the few that I had, so I'm giving them away. So that being said, go over, donate, be in the running, next to the last day, blah, blah, blah. And here is the new backplate on my gun. As you can see, looks really nice in there. Once I got it on there, I was really happy with it. I don't know if that's in focus. Let's see there. There we go. Looks good. And now it looks absolutely tacky. It's a little more nerdish, a little more redneckish, and I think that's awesome. I actually like the looks of it quite a bit. Once again, I got that from Wicked Grips and then gave it a little dusting of bronze spray paint. So very happy with how that looks. Like I said, it's a little more redneck, a little more tacky, and a little more nerdish. And how could that be any more appropriate for a guy like myself who is a little bit redneck, a little bit nerdy, and a little bit tacky?